So for formative assessment technologies, I will be talking about Socrative, which is an app or website where you can build quizzes. So the app is orange, and if you're downloading the app, it'll be for teachers, and then there's a specific app for students. When you log in, there are quizzes, space races, and exit tickets. So this can be used as something that's planned ahead of time or at the end of class. And then there's 3 different options for types of questions that you'll see. So they had one already previously in when I set it up, and so when you click on that exit ticket, you'll be able to see the answers in real time. Same with the quiz and the space race. And then you can only have one activity going at a time with the free version. You can buy the pro, but I've never bought it. I've only used the free version. When you go to quizzes, you can create your own quiz or make a new one. Or import a new one, I'm sorry. So as you create your own quizzes, you can choose between multiple choice, true or false, and short answered questions. And you can also align it to a standard or target. When you click your questions, you can always mark which one is correct, and you can give feedback if they get the wrong answer. You can also insert pictures to help. The only downside is you can't add any audio, so for my students who need questions read aloud to them, it doesn't allow that. Once you save a quiz, it will go back into your quiz bank, and you can import a quiz. So if someone else in your building or someone you know is using Socrative and you want to share a quiz that you've made, you can type in a code that goes for each quiz, and you can share it that way. It's also nice for students because students will use the same code every time they log in. Like I said before, you can only have one quiz or activity going at a time, but they'll use the same code to log in every time that they use it for whatever activity you have up in the moment. Like I said earlier, you can see the students in real time how they're progressing through the quiz or activity. As it comes up, you can choose to see everyone's names or hide the names, and then at the end you can print a report, or you can see it right then and there what they got on their quiz. So I clicked reports or results, and so it'll save all of the quizzes that you had, the reports, but if you want it one in real time that's going on, you can do it as an Excel sheet, as a PDF. You can email it to you, email it to the students for feedback, download it, or save it directly to your Google Drive. So for key 3, sound design, I would say that it's cool because you get to create your own quizzes and you get to choose which type of question you want to ask them, which really puts it in your hands. For the key for formative usefulness, you get feedback right away if the answers are incorrect or correct, and students also receive this feedback. I do believe the downside is that when you are putting in your feedback, if you are entering it, it's a very one specific kind of feedback, so you're not really giving feedback that's specific to wherever the student struggled. You're only giving a general feedback or an assumption of where they struggled. Key 5 is effective communication. You are allowed to give feedback, and like I said, it is limited, and it does mark for right or wrong for students as you finish it. Overall, this is a resource that I would continue to use. Like I had previously said, it does have its downsides and its upsides, but I believe if it's used correctly and used in combination with other things, that it's an effective way for formative assessment.